he is touting the company line of rah rah Navarre to protect himself. 100%. Hi guys, and welcome back to Bookish Chaos. I'm Shay. My hair is crazy, and today we are discussing my 13 and some honorable mention people that I think are going to be in the Threshing POV book. Let's get into it. For those who don't know, the Threshing Day book is not book 4. It is the novella that Rebecca Yarros, is about to release on September 29th. So we know for sure that Riddick will be there. Rebecca made a post where she was discussing how she really likes working on Riddick's POV. And we were like, POV for book 4? And she was like, nope. Also, during Rebecca's interview with Fantasy Fangirls, they asked, can you tell us about Riddick's Threshing Day? Because we think that threshing with him and Iotrim would be super fun. And she was like, nope, can't do it. Gave no explanation why. Book 4, not book 4 is the reason why. Person number 2, that will be in the Threshing POV for sure, Xaden, obviously. While Xaden is the MMC, nobody really knows that much about Xaden. Like, he's an enigma. He had to keep so much of himself secret and his life secret because he was the leader of the rebellion. And knowing extra things about him would tell us things that, as the books are portrayed with Violet as the narrator, you can't know. Therefore, we honestly don't know that much about Xaden. Now, for the ones that we don't know, because we have no idea who else is going to be in this book, we just know that there will be 13. Threshing Day in Fourth Wing was on October 13th. Now, these are the people that I think / or want, in order of how much I want them. Person number 3, Liam. My sweet, sweet Liam. He is person number 3 because he is the number 1 person that I need more of in my life. I miss him. We love him. We miss him. I'm not getting choked up. I just apparently can't talk today. First of all, I want to know if him meeting Day gives away anything about the dragons intentionally picking marked ones to make them more powerful in order to fight the Venom. I don't know. Maybe his could have something about that. Just any little morsel that we can have of Liam, give it all to me right now. Person number 4, Brennan Sorrengail. Not because I like Brennan. I'm still suspicious as fuck of Brennan. I don't trust him. I think he's up to some fuck-ass shit. But maybe his threshing could give us a little bit of insight into Brennan. I don't necessarily know if we'll get him or not, but that would be nice. Maybe it would go to alleviating some of my suspicions that I have on Brennan. Brennan is the most sus person to me in the entire book. He's the only person off the top of my brain that if you said, who's a good person, that you're being told is a good person, but they've done nothing to show that they are a good person. Brennan. Like, even the bad guys aren't sus like Brennan is because they're bad guys and it's very obvious. Person number 5. I don't know if we will get it, but person number 5 is Naolin. I want Naolin and Taryn's bonding POV. We know almost nothing about Naolin because nobody will speak about him. Brennan, who I do believe was in love with him, will not speak about him. Taryn will not speak about him. He has only ever said he is the one who came before. And in reference to Sloane, she is as Naolin was. That's it. That's all we know about Naolin. And he was a little bit older than Brennan. I think they were in love. I think Naolin is still alive. And I think that Taryn was still bonded to him when he bonded Violet. We have never been explicitly told that a dragon cannot bond to riders. We have been told that no person has ever bonded to dragons, but nothing in the text has ever said anything about the ability for a dragon to bond more than one person. It's brought up as like a, why don't they do that? And it's just said that it is not how it's done. Number 6, Bodhi. Bodhi is my number 1 contender for being the brother. I want to know how his bonding went. I want to know. I honestly think he might be the only bonded marked one right now who doesn't have a second signet. Could he? Sure. He's all, I don't have one, just like Xaden doesn't have one. But maybe he just doesn't know. Maybe Xaden kept that from him because he knows how much Bodhi wants what is his. Bodhi wants to be that special. He wants to be that important. He wants to be as powerful as Xaden. And if he found out that Xaden had a second signet, he would lose it. If he found out that he was the only marked one who didn't get bonded to a direct descendant and given the opportunity for a second signet, he would lose it. He would be even more upset. He wants what Xaden has in a way that he is not enough in his mind. Hence why I think that he is the brother. Nobody else who has been spoken about has the need for it, quite like Bodhi. I will get into the possibilities in a later video. Number 7 is Imogen/Rhi. I'm putting them together because I think that there's a possibility we could get both, but I wanted to sneak a couple more people onto this list. We already have their POVs in Onyx at the end of it. Therefore, the likelihood of their POVs being in the next book is very likely. She's already written in their POVs. She is familiar with them. I also think it would be really interesting to get their threshing experiences because of their dynamics each with their own dragons. Imogen is feisty and spicy, and she doesn't coddle. Neither does her dragon. Her dragon is like, bitch, get off the ground and get and doing shit. Like, versus Rhi and Fierg. Fierg is loving, and she is gentle, and she is tender, and she is supportive of Rhi as Rhi takes on this new leadership role that she has found herself in, and she just encourages her. She's like, I can't do this, and Fierg is there to be like, yes, you can. You have to believe in yourself because I believe in you, and I'm a motherfucking dragon. Person number 8, who I think could be in the new Threshing book, is Lilith. Do I think we need Lilith's threshing? No. Do I want it? Yes. Lilith was so, You know, when you read Fourth Wing, she's And until the end of Onyx, until the end of Iron Flame, you don't really understand her motivations or why she is the way she is. It takes all of that time to realize that the only thing she actually wants is for all of her kids to be safe and for her family to be as strong as possible. So I think we could use a little bit of more Lilith in a positive light. Also, Imsur was her first love. It would be wonderful to see that bond form. I would just love it. Person number 9 that I think will be in the Threshing book is Sloane. Sloane, sweet Sloane. So on the Fantasy Fangirls podcast, they brought up that at the point of her threshing, she had access to some of Liam's letters. And it would be funny if she was thinking about things that Liam had told her maybe about threshing and then walking through the forest just to have Thort, her dragon, be like, you shouldn't know that, into her head. It would be kind of funny. Also, most dragons from the same den have all dragons from the same den have the possibility of connected lineage. How wonderful would it be to learn that Thort and Day were related, that that Thort intentionally chose her from knowing Liam through Day? That it would make me bawl like nobody's freaking business, but I want that. I want that extra connection to Liam, especially if we, God forbid, don't get a Liam threshing POV. To have more connection to Liam through Sloane would just be amazing. Number 10, Melgren. He's an enigma. We know almost nothing about him, like at all. We know that he is the general of Navarre. We know that he is bonded to the elder of the Black Dragons in the original Empyrean. We know that he can see battle outcomes as his signet. Hence why he is the general, right? Right. But also, Is he just a person who was fed the propaganda, fed it so much that it's ingrained in his body, so he just does what he's told? I feel like Dane's dad is so suspicious and is 100% working with the Venom, in my opinion. He is touting the company line of Rah Rah Navarre to protect himself. 100%. But Melgren, is he actually Rah Rah Navarre? Does he believe all of the shit that he's spewing? And that might be a little glimpse into him. Do I like him? No. Do I think it would be information that we could glean from it? Yeah. Option 11, I did a duo again, Dane and Mira. Dane, it would be interesting to see him in a threshing position before he got so jaded by the writer's quadrant. Like, the things that he experienced and the things that he went through in the writer's quadrant in year 1 is the reason why he was so the way he was in year 2 when Violet appeared. Like, he was so jaded and he had experienced so many things and lost God knows how many people in year 1 that when the one person he cares about most in this world appeared, who he knows has physical limitations, of course he reacted the way that Dane reacted. Did we all hate him for it? Yes. Should we have? Probably not. But it would be nice to see Dane pre who Dane Atos is now. And as for Mira, Mira is a badass. We know that she got that wicked scar on her body from when she bonded Tiny. Like, just to have her experience, to see what he put her through to bond him would be really cool. I also want to know, was she as knowing as Ree? Was she as knowing as Ree? Like, Ree from presentation day knew that Fierg was who she wanted. So I'm sure that Ree's threshing was like that hum inside of her body just led her straight to Fierg. They were like, sup bestie, let's do this. But did Mira feel that way with Tiny? Did Tiny, I mean, he obviously wasn't like, sup bestie, because he fucked her shit all up. But it would be really interesting because Mira is a badass. Number 12 is Sawyer. I hope that we get Sawyer's POV in the Threshing POV novella because I really want both of his threshing experiences. He didn't get chosen in his first threshing experience. Why? Is it because the dragons knew that he needed to wait another year so that he could be with the people that he ends up with, so that he could be with Ree and Violet and Riddick, so that they could be like a massive powerhouse, so that he would have people who would support him when bad things happen, like getting his leg bitten off by a wyvern? So I want his POV, but I want both years of threshing. When he didn't bond, how that went, and then when he did bond, and how that went. Number 13, and this one is not a specific person, and it's very not even remotely anything that could have been hinted at. I want someone like a bonding of one of the first 6, preferably Warwick, because I think that Lyra is suspicious. I have my reasons why. Warwick is very secretive. He's very Rah Rah Navarre in that way. And Lyra is very forthcoming in her journals. And my worry is that she's forthcoming to lead you down a path of destruction. Like, lead me not into temptation. I feel like her being so open and willing to share things is a little bit of temptation to get people to do things they would not normally do, to lead them maybe towards a slightly more venom place. And Warwick is just like, you gotta work for it, bitch. Like, so that would be really cool. And the very, very unlikely, because I don't know for sure if this person had a bonding, per se, would be General Daramore. You know, big bad original Venom, big bad I think is still alive from 600 years ago Venom. Because the Venom, they don't age normally. They don't age like a normal person. They have draining magic that keeps them youthful even as their bodies start to fall apart. General Daramore could be still alive, could be the big bad, could be the original brother from the Fables, Could have been a dragon rider, could have been a griffin rider, could have been someone like Theophany, R.I.P. Bestie, that had access to a little bit of magic in a special way, but not enough. And so he became the venom overlord of all destruction. I swear to God. That would be really awesome. Let me know in the comments if you think that I missed anybody. That is all that I put into this. I just can't see anybody else, and I don't really want anybody else. So let me know in the comments if you think I missed anybody. Comment down below what you think about all of the people that I did pick, if you agree or disagree for any reason, why they should be in there or should not be in there. Make sure that you like this video, share it with everybody who loves everything Empyrean. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you would like to be a bookish baddie, you will subscribe. If you just want to be a person who likes books, then don't subscribe, I suppose. But that makes you lame. All right, Kate, love you, bye.